It's Labor Day and barbecue chicken is on the menu for today. You guys want to know how to make this recipe? Awesome barbecue chicken for Labor Day. Quick, easy, very simple. Stay tuned. We're going to make it together. Let's get the grill started. Let's get some chicken on. Okay, so here we go with another recipe for this week. This week is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everyone. And we're doing something very easy, very delicious, very tasty. So you can just fire up your grills this weekend and do this recipe. This is fantastic. Maybe some of you have done it this way. Maybe some of you haven't. And if the people that haven't done it, try it this way, see what you think. All right, very, very simple. Okay, so we have chicken thighs, which I love, so you can kind of beat them up a little bit on the grill. As far as, you know, it's really, really difficult to overcook them. That's why I always do either chicken legs or chicken thighs. These are not skinless, obviously there's skin on them. You can see we got some Frank's Red Hot sauce, some Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce, a little bit of salt over here, a little bit of pepper over here. That is it. Okay, very simple. Cook time's probably going to be about somewhere around 45 minutes roughly. We want to cook these nice and slow because what we want to do is we want to render down some of this fat, and if you rush it, then you're going to get that rubbery chicken. Okay, you know you bite into it and it's kind of rubbery. It's not, doesn't feel like it's quite cooked yet. We're gonna take care of that. We're gonna do a nice slow cook. We're doing this on a gas grill today. You can do this on a charcoal grill if you want. Actually, it'd probably come out a little bit better because of the taste of the coals if you do this on a charcoal grill, which I love charcoal grills. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you exactly how to trim these up. Because we don't want any extra fat or extra skin on them. We don't want that like flopping through the grates and burning, so we don't want like burnt chicken and really, really good chicken, right? Okay, so we'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna clear a few things off here and we'll show you how to trim up these chicken thighs. You guys like what I do, go ahead now and subscribe and hit that notification bell, put a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Excellent quick meal for Labor Day. That's the focus this week. Okay, so first things first, I got a really, really tiny cutting board here because that's really all you're going to need. So we're going to get our cutting board out. We're going to also get some paper towels out because we want to make sure that these chicken thighs are dry. Okay, we're going to grab ourselves a knife, and you might not have to trim them all. Okay, but you are going to have to trim some of them. And what I mean by trimming is this part, like right here. A lot of times when it comes from the factory or butcher, you've got this little extra piece of skin right here. And all we're going to do is we're just going to trim it. It's literally that simple. Okay, and that would be now your trimmed chicken thigh. And then we're just going to dab it with the paper towel. We're going to try to get these as dry as we can because that's going to make the skin really, really crispy on the grill. Okay, so we got some more of these to do. I'm going to do the rest of these. Actually, I can actually do another one here for you just so you guys really get the idea. So here's our chicken thigh. We kind of pull the skin like this. See that piece of skin right there, you just find just like that. Okay, take the skin off, and now we have an awesome chicken thigh. And then we're gonna dab. So you do as many as you want. As far as these, you do 50 of them, you can do 10 of them. Doesn't really matter. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys go for now so I don't bore the hell out of you. And thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Okay, so there you go. That's a nice trimmed up chicken thigh. That's how we want all of them to be. I'll be back as soon as I get done trimming all these up, and we'll get our grill going. We'll season these up, and then we'll get our grill going. And that's really about all it is. And we'll show you how to cook these. That's the important thing. We're going to make a nice barbecue sauce. Not make a barbecue sauce, but we're going to mix barbecue sauce and hot sauce together. That is absolutely fantastic. We'll show you how to do that as well. Hang in there. All right, so we have our chicken all cut up and trimmed up. And what we're going to do before we do the salt and pepper, we're just going to do a very quick pat down. All right. Like I said, it's very important that you keep all of as much moisture off this as you can. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, well, he's going to season it, so he's going to put salt and pepper on it, which you're 100% right. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do them 4 at a time because that's what this particular plate holds. So we're just dabbing. No big deal. I told you this recipe is super simple. All right, and if you get a skin like that that's not quite attached, just fix it up. All right, so here we go. We're going to one hand clean for the salt and pepper, and the other hand dirty for flipping it around. All right, so just like this. And then we're going to also, at the end of this, we're going to dab it once again. Okay, now I season both sides. That's just me. You don't have to. You can if you want to. I like to because I like my chicken pretty seasoned up. All right, just like that. All right, and then we're going to throw some pepper on it. So I'm doing 9 of these all together. Because like I said, that's just what the package was. Okay, now over here we have another dish. I'm gonna take this, put that over there. I got another dish with a paper plate on it, and then that's where these are going to go. Okay, because these are all nice and seasoned, just like that. Okay, beautiful. You see how gorgeous? Okay, and then we're going to set this aside. We're just going to keep repeating. So we're going to do this a couple more times, and then our chicken will be pretty much ready, and we'll be on with the barbecue sauce, the mixture of the barbecue sauce. You can go out and start your grill now. It'd be a great time to do that. All right, see you in a second as soon as all these are done. All right, so we are ready to make the barbecue sauce and the hot sauce mixture. So once again, if you haven't seen, this is what I'm using. It's the original Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, which I personally love. Like I said, if you guys haven't tried barbecue sauce and hot sauce mixed together, you might want to give this recipe a try. This is going to make your chicken super delicious. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add about 3/4 of a cup, which is right about there. Okay, about 3/4 of a cup. Doesn't have to be perfect. And what we're going to do is we're just going to grab ourselves a whisk, and we're going to put this in as we need it. Okay, but I'm going to measure it out for you guys. So there's 1 tablespoon. We are going to start out with 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Okay, I think that would be a great idea, a great start. Okay, and the only thing we're going to do is we're just going to mix this up. And I told you guys that this is very simple, and I'm sticking to my word. Okay, so the only thing now that you have to do is you just have to taste this for how you like it. Boy, that never gets old. Jeez, that's really, really good. Okay, I think we hit it like literally right on the head. Okay, so it's 3/4 Sweet Baby Ray's original to 2 tablespoons. Then you can make that adjustment for yourselves. 2 tablespoons of Frank's Red Hot original sauce. That is our mixture for our chicken. Okay, let's go get this chicken outside. I told you it's going to be an easy recipe. Figured I'd do something easy for everybody. Holiday coming up, you don't want to fuss too much, right? And at the end of the video, I'll post some cards at the end, so watch the video all the way through the end for a great potato salad, macaroni salad. I'll post some of those things up there, maybe even a coleslaw. I'll post up there in case you guys want to make some of that too as well. Okay, out to the grill we go. All right, one last thing before we bring these out to the grill. We're just going to take these on our plate. There's just a little bit of moisture on them that comes off with the salt and pepper on them. And that's it. We're going to dab them, put them on our final plate. And that's it. Now these are ready to go on the grill. So if you have a lot of moisture on your chicken, your skin is going to become maybe a little bit more difficult to get nice and crispy. That's why we're gonna, with the salt here, we drew out a little bit more moisture, which is fantastic. Get the moisture out of it, dab it off, just like that. All right. Boy, summer's over. Labor Day already. Good Lord. Where'd that go? On one hand, I'm glad that it's over, because I don't know if it was me as I'm getting older or what, but wasn't it hot? It was like super hot out this year. Lots of 90-degree days. I think we actually broke a record. Don't quote me on that, but I think we broke a record this year for the most days over 90 degrees. Either way, it is what it is. It's coming to an end, and what are we getting ready for? What's the next one? Halloween, right? Yeah. Halloween and Christmas is right around the corner. I know you guys just booed me because it's so close together. Okay, so anyways, that's it. Here's my tray of chicken. Now we're going out to the grill. See you in a second. Okay, so here we go. Our grill is preheated. We're going to do 3 burners, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do skin side down. Okay, so we're just going to lay these on the grill. We got, like I said, 9 pieces. No difference as if you were in the house searing these in a pan, right? You want to put the skin side down first and then control the cook from how crispy your skin gets. That's the whole idea, right? Is to get a nice crispy skin. And then the back side of it, underneath part, you can, cook that just until the chicken's done, and then you're all set. Okay, so there we go. Chicken's on the grill. We're going to let this sit here for a while. We're going to check back on this. I got the burners on low, by the way, because we want a nice, even, nice, slow cook on this. You want to render that fat down a little bit. If you cook it too quick, it's going to be chewy. If you like chewy stuff, cook it like that. If not, nice and slow, burners on low. If you have to shut one burner off to control the cook, go ahead and do so. We're going to check back on this in about 15 minutes. And remember, don't turn around and try to scrape the chicken off the grill. When this chicken skin is done, it will release on its own. Okay, keep that in mind. This way you have a really nice looking chicken at the end of your cook. All right, that's it for this. See you in 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Okay, so our chicken has been on the grill for about a half hour, and the reason for that is because I ran out of gas in my propane tank, so I had to switch out tanks really quick. But I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe you can see it. You can see right here where the juice is starting to bubble. So we're gonna start turning this. You're gonna see what we got. It's still a little bit rubbery. It still needs a little bit of time, but it's coming. So we're just gonna let it keep doing its thing. Here's what it looks like now, but we need to go a little bit further than that, okay? So you guys know how I am when it comes to getting the right color, right? We got to get the right color. We got to make it look good. Not only eat it and be good, but we need to make it look good as well. Okay, so we're doing good. This is, like I said, it's about a half hour into this cook. We're going to let this go another probably 10 or 15 minutes, but you can see how it just releases off the grill. Very easy. That's what you want. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep this rolling exactly how we are, and we're not going to touch this, but then when we flip it, we're going to start basting it with the barbecue sauce, and the brown sugar in the barbecue sauce is going to get it nice and sticky. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a little bit gooey. It's going to be tangy. It's going to have a little bit of zip to it. It's going to be awesome. Stand by. We're going to keep this rolling. We'll see you guys in, 15 minutes or so. Take your time with this. That's what makes good chicken. Okay, second check on the chicken. Okay, so here we go. See now see how nice? And it's still dripping, so that's good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn this. We're going to turn all this chicken, and we're going to let it cook on the other side for a few minutes before, oh, look how beautiful that is. That's really good. I'm liking that a lot. So we're just going to, and if you have a skin like that, just place it back on top, no biggie. Yeah, this is coming really good. Really, really happy with this. You can, yeah, that's really crispy. Okay, so we're gonna let this go for another few minutes. I think we're somewhere in the 50-minute mark right now to get this like this, but believe me, this is gonna be worth it when it's all done. We're gonna leave it like this for a little bit, 10 minutes on this side maybe, give or take. We're going to flip it back over to the crispy side, just crisp it up a little bit more, can never be too crispy. And then we're going to barbecue the other side. Okay, hang in there, we're almost done. Alright, so let's check on our chicken again. Look how beautiful that is. It's so awesome. Okay, so we're going to turn it. We've got the other side cooked a little bit, so our chicken is not going to be raw by any means. So what I like to do is I like to flip it back over and give the skin one last final cook time. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take this side and we're going to start with our barbecue mixture. Yes, we are. There's our barbecue sauce we did earlier. Okay, and we're just gonna dab everything. So I might keep you guys with me while I do this whole thing, just so you guys can drool a little bit. Nothing like barbecue chicken, just some good old-fashioned barbecue chicken here for Labor Day to close out the year. I might actually post another recipe after this one a couple days later. We'll see how that works out. Give you guys a little side dish. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You guys are going to have to tune in to see. You guys like this recipe, which, listen, if you like barbecue, if you like good barbecue chicken, I can't see how you're not going to like this. So why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we do recipes every single week, and hit that notification bell. This way you'll, every time I think of something to make, you guys will get your notification, and you can say, hey, the guy we never see, he's doing something again. Alright, so here we go. We appreciate all my subscribers too. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to leave this here now for a little bit, probably another 5 minutes or so. Let the top of that get all nice and kind of glazy and kind of caramelized a little bit, and we're going to baste these a couple of times. All right, so I'll bring you back when we do the other side, and then we'll finish this recipe up, and that'll be it. We're going to have some good lunch today. Very good chicken right here. Oh boy, yes sir. 5 minutes gone by. So we're going to flip this chicken. Now it's gonna work its own magic. Our barbecue sauce now is going to start caramelizing when the heat hits it. And we're going to baste this side of the chicken. See, good food takes a little bit to cook, right? Don't be anxious to throw chicken on the grill and then you think you're going to eat like 5 minutes later. Well, you can, but if you kind of do it like this, and you kind of just take your time with it, you're going to have a lot better meal, I guarantee you. The heat for this, about 300 degrees through this cooking process. And that's going to keep your chicken pretty juicy where you're not completely beating it up. But like I said, chicken thighs are a little forgiving because it's dark meat. It has a lot more fat running through it, and the more fat that you have in your chicken, the better. It won't dry out as fast as if you did a chicken breast on the grill, right? All right, so we are going to finish here basting up this beautiful chicken. Okay, the other side's going to caramelize up nice, and I'm going to bring you guys back with me now. I just wanted you to see how we do both sides, which not rocket science, but I figured I'd make you guys drool a little bit if you're barbecue chicken fans. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to cover up the barbecue sauce. We're going to let this go 5 minutes. The other side will get nice and a little bit charred and a little bit caramelized. We're going to just flip it, and we're going to do it each side one more time, and then we're going to pull this off the grill, and that is going to be it. And then we're going to do a taste test. I'll bring you guys back with me when I pull this off the grill. Alright, last check on the chicken. Oh boy, look at this, huh? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that barbecue chicken. Alright, we're going to get this off the grill. We are done. Let's kill these burners. Roughly about an hour and a half for this chicken. And you might think that this is a little bit too long, but I'll tell you what, if you cook it like this and you get this exactly how I got it, you are going to absolutely love your dinner or your barbecue or whatever you all got going on. You're going to love it, guaranteed. Alright, so let's just get the chicken off the grill. Probably guys can't even see that. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Okay, just like that. Alright, there we go. There's a barbecue chicken. Alright, we are going in the house for this one. We're going to have a taste test. Look at my grill, it's a mess. Well worth it though. Alright guys, so we're back in the house. We got our chicken from the grill all done. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. Take your time with it. It's all about the cook. Alright, so there we go. There's our barbecue chicken. We're gonna do a little taste test right now. Sorry about the noise. We're gonna grab a plate. I'm gonna push this off to the side. We'll bring a little plate in here. Little knife, little fork. I'm gonna pick up oh boy. And we're gonna try our chicken here that we worked so good to achieve today. All right. Oh, it's nice and sticky. Super good. This is gonna be fantastic. I make my barbecue chicken like this all the time. holiday or no holiday, we always make our barbecue chicken this way. And look, you can see on the inside, you can still see how juicy that is. Maybe you can't, but trust me, this is very, very juicy. Okay, taste test, here we go. So this is awesome as ever. I'll make it like this. The skin is nice and chewy, but crispy at the same time. And boy, can you taste the whatchamacallit in this, the brown sugar in this. Little bit, tiny bit of the hot sauce that gives it just a little bit of a kick. Not too much. It's way in the back. The chicken's juicy. This is what we got. This is what we got here today for Labor Day. All right. This is fantastic. We make it like this all the time in this house. I hope you guys make it like this in your house. If not, you just try to give it a try one time. All right. So this is Labor Day chicken, and this is what we have. How's that look? All right, guys. You like this cook of some chicken thighs? We cooked this at about 300 degrees, low and slow. That's the secret to this. That's how I get my chicken to look like this and to taste like this and not dry it out. You guys like what I did here? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell. Share it with your friends. Put a thumbs up. All that good stuff. We're ready for a good lunch today. Happy Labor Day to everyone. If you guys are drinking, don't drive. Call an Uber. There's no reason why anybody should be on the road drinking and driving today. And you guys that do boating, please be responsible. Okay, I know everybody likes to have a good time. Don't take anybody's life. Don't be stupid. Okay, everybody have a great Labor Day. I'll see you in next week's recipe. Everybody take care. Be safe. It's a crazy world out there. We'll see you next week.